The state high school soccer playoffs kick off next week, and both the Tupelo boys and girls will be looking to defend their state championships. This week, regular season action is wrapping up, and today both the Golden Wave and Lady Wave hosting Starkville. We'll start with the boys game, which was played first. First half, Tupelo up 1-0, and off the throw-in, Adam Slokin bumps it ahead to Tyler Marlin. That shot just high and right, and a close call right there. Second half, Golden Wave threatening again. Morgan Weatherford passes it back. Harris Fawcett, the shot just a little too high right here, but Tupelo gets the win in this game. 3-2 is the final score. The next game was the girls matchup between Tupelo and Starkville. Yes, it was cold outside today, and with Mark Enos now coaching the boys, former Lady Wave player Shelly Miller now the head coach of the girls. Tupelo's Anna Merritt Roberts sending the corner kick into the middle. Hannah Weatherly, nice header shot, but an outstanding stop by Starkville's goalie keeps the game scoreless. But later, Weatherly finding Roberts right here. And watch this shot, lobbing this one right in the air right here, and that is doink. That one is good. Tupelo up 1-0. They go on to win 4-0, the final there. Some other high school soccer scores from today. Hernando's boys get a win over Pontotoc 3-1, and Pontotoc's girls get a win.
Look at hoops not being the only big matchup on the Columbus campus tonight. It was some soccer time. The defending state champ, Tupelo Golden Wave, trying to get something going, and get something going they would. It was a 5-0 Tupelo lead. 5-0, folks, in soccer at the intermission, and Tupelo would continue on their rampage and go on to score 16 goals in this one. We're not making that up, folks. 16 goals. Tupelo goes on to beat Columbus 16-0. The boys were also in action today, as the defending state champ boys also trying to come out with a win tonight over Columbus. And we don't have a final score for this one. So if you have the score, give us a call, 1-800-844-WCBI, 662-245-0133. And a lot of quick scores to go through.
Last year, the boys and girls soccer teams at Tupelo High School pulled off a rare sweep as both teams won the 5A state title in soccer. Tonight, the Lady Wave and Golden Wave began the road back to Jackson. We start with the girls, who hosted Olive Branch, and Molly Lincoln in the zone early in this one. The goal in the back left corner right there, and Tupelo, the first of what would be many goals tonight. Later on, the super sophomore Hannah Weatherly, another Tupelo goal from the left side, finding the back of the net right there, and the Lady Wave get it done. 7-0 over Olive Branch, and they will advance to the second round, which will be played on Saturday. Now to the boys' first round game, and Tupelo hosting South Haven in this matchup. A close game early on. In fact, a defensive struggle. This thing was scoreless. Tupelo threatening, though. Harris Fawcett, the header that just misses right there. As we mentioned, a defensive struggle, but Tupelo gets the only goal of the game in this one, and they win it by the final of 1-0, so they advance to the second round Saturday as well. In Class 4A, the Pontotoc girls at home for their first round game against Neshoba Central. They were fired up, ready to go. Lady Warriors up 2-0 at halftime. Second half, the Butler did it again. Mackenzie Butler scoring her second goal of the game to make it 3-0 Pontotoc. That brought out some applause right there. Later, Lacey Wyndham scoring on a penalty kick to make it 4-0 Lady Warriors. Denise Fava also scoring a goal, and Pontotoc wins 4-0 to advance to the second round. They are now 18-3-3 on the season. Back to Tupelo for. Don't say that to these folks. Pontotoc at Tupelo girls soccer. Yeah, they were out in full force tonight. Lady Wave up 4-0 at halftime. Second half, Hannah Weatherly finding Farron Pollard for another Tupelo goal. And the Lady Wave would go on to the win by the final of 7-0. Lady Wave, of course, defending 5A state champions.
School soccer programs are both ranked #1 in the state this week, according to the Clarion Ledger poll. If they both finish #1, that would be a first in Mississippi. Tonight, Columbus High was looking to upset the top-ranked teams. We start with the boys' battle. The Golden Wave started the night 14-0-2. This was its 6th game in 5 days. Unbelievable. And early on, it is Tupelo's Dylan McCord scoring for Danny Porter's Golden Wave, 1-0. There would only be one other goal scored in the entire game. Kaysen Ling scored it for Tupelo. The final score, 2-0 in favor of Tupelo. Now, to the girls' game. Head coach Mark Enos and his top-ranked girls from Tupelo tested Columbus. Hope you saw Enos join me live from Columbus High on our 5 o'clock show. Nice save early on by Columbus goalie Jasmine Caldero. But then a few moments later, off a deflected corner kick, it is Lydia Rice knocking one home, 1-0 THS. Now, with about 20 minutes left in the first half, more Tupelo pressure. Hannah Weatherly, #3, will get this one to Jessica Miller. And Miller on the grab, but she gets the goal, one of two in the first half. Tupelo led 5-0 at the half, and they go on to win it by the final count of 8-0. Up next for Columbus, they'll host Starkville girls and boys Friday night. As for Tupelo, the coaches told me afterwards they were happy with the victories.
Yeah, it's nice. Anytime you get a division win, you know, it's great.
They showed me a lot. Told them I was very impressed with them. I knew we were a good team, but I didn't know how tough we were, and we're a pretty tough team also.
No doubt about that. Dave, we'll talk a little bit more on the Tupelo programs tomorrow night. Boys soccer tonight. High school, Starkville Academy loses to Washington 2-1. A couple other scores. East Octavia boys beat Noxapater in high school basketball. In the SEC tonight, South Carolina over Auburn by 2 in overtime, and Tennessee over Vandy by 10. And in case the folks missed it at 6, Romero Miller, the former Ole Miss
Soccer playoffs have kicked off, and Tupelo's girls have begun their quest to defend last year's state title. Tonight, the Lady Wave taking on Clinton, the team Tupelo beat for the title last year. And it was a cold night in this one. Laura Ham, though, red hot. An outstanding night for the Lady Wave in goal. Here's one of several saves she had right there. We mentioned it was cold. Lots of fans braving the cold tonight. It was 1-1 at the end of regulation, and after a couple of overtimes, it would come down to a shootout, and Tupelo's Claire Corbin, the game winner right there. The Lady Wave win it 2-1 in the shootout, and Tupelo advances to the second rounds. Tupelo's boys also facing Clinton in the first round of the state playoffs. We mentioned it was cold, more fans right there. First period, Clinton threatening, but Tupelo's Tommy Farr going to make the stop right here. This one started almost an hour late because the girls' game going along, but Tupelo getting goals from John Mark Scruggs and John Payne, and the Golden Wave moving on as well, 2-0 the final in that one. More soccer now. Amory's boys hosting Florence tonight. A lot of fans on hand for this one. Big crowd on hand. Amory bringing this one across midfield. Some nice moves, getting this all the way down close to the shot here. Just misses by a couple of feet there, but this one's still scoreless. And this one would actually go into a shootout as well. Shootouts were the theme tonight, apparently. And Florence will get the win in the shootout, 1-0, the final in that one. Meanwhile, in Meridian, South Pontotoc's boys and girls visiting West Lauderdale in the first round. And early on, West Lauderdale getting the score right there in the boys' game. Anthony Thomas, though, getting this one for South Pontotoc. And they'll get that, actually Andrew Bost getting that one, but West Lauderdale will go on to the win today, 9-1, the final in that one. And quickly now to the girls' game between South Pontotoc and West Lauderdale. Lots of nice crowds on hand for this one. West Lauderdale would roll to an early 6-0 lead, and the Lady Knights going to get the win in this one, 9-1. The final, of course, be sure to check out our website, WTVA.com, for all the soccer scores we received for you tonight. All right, some more scores called in after. Well, tonight may have been Super Tuesday in the political arena, but you could also call it Super Tuesday for some area high school soccer teams. Tonight marked the North Half Championships, with the winners advancing to Saturday's state finals. We start in Tupelo, where the Golden Wave boys hosted Madison Central, and Madison Central had an opportunity early. Tommy Farr, an awesome stop there. Tupelo some chances in the first half. Adam Slocum, the nice shot here, but that one off a little bit, so we'd remain scoreless in the early going. Madison Central, though, going to break things open. Matt Ellis getting the shot right in front of the goal, and you think he's not pumped. It's the Brandy Chastain celebration. Jaguars up early 1-0, but Tupelo would answer. John Mark Scruggs scoring on a penalty kick right here, and that, folks, will tie the game at 1 apiece. We would go to overtime. In fact, we go to a sudden death overtime, the fourth one of the night. And Dylan McCord coming up right here, the game winner, and Tupelo moving on to the finals. 2-1 is the final. Afterward, Matt Wyatt talking to McCord about his game-winning goal.
I just saw it open up in the middle, left a path in the middle, and it was just a clear shot after that.
They've done it all year. They played on guts and desire most of the year. They played so hard that they gosh, I don't know. They're kind of speechless right now. They're a tremendous bunch of young men. They deserve their 21-0 record right now.
All right, earlier tonight, the defending state champion Tupelo Lady Wave also taking on Madison Central for a trip to the finals. The Jaguars threatening, but Laura Ham, Tupelo goalie, nice stop. They didn't score on her early going. Other end, Christy Duro shooting it in close. Jessica Miller. Watch this. Jessica Miller going to finish this thing off and towel right here. Made it 1-0 Tupelo. Hannah Weatherly, big game as well. She had 2 goals. And the Lady Wave going back to the finals to defend their state title. 3-2 they win it. And afterward, Matt White caught up with them as well.
Awesome. We didn't come out and play that great, as good as we wanted to, but we got the job done and we worked together as a team, and we're just truly blessed to be as lucky as we are.
You know, they've worked hard all year, and we feel like we deserve it. But at the same time, you know, we haven't played up to our capabilities, and we feel like, you know, when we do that, we're going to see a much better game.
All right, earlier today, the Corinth Lady Warriors taking on West Lauderdale. This is down in Meridian. Early on, Corinth getting the early lead. Ruth Stanley getting that one across the net right there, but it would turn out to be Corinth's only goal of the game. West Lauderdale rolls back and gets the win, 3-1, the final in that one. Well, tomorrow's National Signing Day, and many football players have already made their choices known, but one continues to change his mind. Laverice Giles of Raybrooks High School had committed to Ole Miss a few weeks back, then announced yesterday he was going to Alabama. Today, in the Magnolia State. The boys and girls are both ranked #1, and this Saturday they would both like to add 2 more state championships to their trophy case. Matt Wyatt has more in this week's Sports Monday.
The Tupelo High School boys soccer team was supposed to play for a state championship this past Saturday, but rains in the Jackson area postponed the match. So today, for Coach Danny Porter and his squad, it was back to the practice field.
Friday, we were very disappointed we didn't get to play. But this bunch they're not a lot of seniors in them. We don't have but 3 seniors, but they're a very mature bunch. They're very strong physically and mentally.
I was ready to play, but you know, we just get another week to practice and get that much better. I think we can take it all the way, no doubt in my mind.
The Tupelo boys are 21-0 this season, and a win over Pascagoula in the championship game not only brings home a state championship, but would be the first undefeated season in team history.
And it just gives us another week to get ready even better. So hopefully go down there and play the best we can.
Mainly since we both had a week off and we're not used to that. And then from what I've heard, they're a really aggressive team. So we're excited to play on that.
The 22-1-1 Tupelo High School girls will be going for back-to-back state championships when they face Gulfport this weekend.
Emotions was right up there, and then just to be let down so hard to find out we have a whole nother week to wait and see who will win this.
Last year, nobody really expected anything from us, and so this year when everybody comes to the games, they're like, y'all better win. So it's definitely a lot more pressure because everybody expects you to win.
It hurt them. You know, they were ready to play both mentally and physically, and we found out the bad news, and we just have to regroup and get ready to go Saturday again.
With an undefeated season for the boys and back-to-back state championships at stake for the girls, it's going to be a big weekend for Tupelo High School soccer. For Sports Monday, I'm Matt Wyatt, WTVA Sports, Tupelo.
Thank you, Matt. And of course, they'll be playing this weekend down in the Jackson area in Clinton and Pearl in the same times as scheduled before for the Tupelo boys and girls. And good luck to them.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that. Well, we have an interesting story next regarding a big sand.
Teams from Tupelo had state championship dreams today. The Lady Golden Wave meeting Gulfport in Clinton, while the boys squared off with Pascagoula in Pearl. Our Marcus Hunter was at both games. We'll start with the girls match, and Tupelo on the throw-in. Ball gets knocked around a bit before Cindy Delgadillo gets it in past the goalie. And the Lady Wave are cruising. Gulfport's down 4-0. The girls on Tupelo's team very happy, but Gulfport gets in a goal here. They make it 4-1. As you can tell, a little sloppy conditions in Clinton today with all this rain, but the Wave, they stand tall on defense in this one. Check out the sliding save here by Laura Ham. She's been fantastic all season. She was superb today. The Golden Wave win this one 4-1. It's the Tupelo girls back-to-back state championships.
We feel like we've got the toughest road in beating Clinton, Brandon, and Madison Central, and we were just doing good just to get to this game. You know, all 3 of those teams are quality teams. Gulfport's got a great team, and you know, just happy for the girls in our program.
Well, we came out ready, and we're kind of nervous, but we've been preparing for it all week, and we just came out and played our game.
Over at Pearl High, it's the Tupelo boys facing off with Pascagoula, and on the throw-in, the header, Ben Baxter gets the deflection in, and then he celebrates like Brandy Chastain, taking off his shirt. Going to get a yellow card. The crowd goes wild, and then, you know, it's muddy. Why not go have a little fun with the slide there? More Tupelo. They're on D now, and Tommy Farr, the sliding save. Good job there. The Tupelo goes on the offensive attack. Dylan McCord, the kick, it slips through the goalie. They go on to win this one 4-0. It's their 4th title since 1998.
You know, it's kind of your goal every year. You come in. This year we have 3 seniors. We graduated 6 or 7 starters last year, and I think this was kind of one of those years everybody said, well, you know, Tupelo's going to be competitive because they're Tupelo. And this group, like I say, all coaches talk about team chemistry and stuff, and this bunch just had it.
We knew coming out here that we're going to have to be mentally prepared to play on a field like this, and we knew this was just going to take all we had to beat these guys, and we knew they were a good physical team, and we're just glad we were able to come out here with a win.
Congratulations to both teams, and big thank you to Marcus Hunter, who braved the elements today. The only station from North Mississippi to go up there. We'll have more with Tupelo tomorrow at 10.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Well, forget.
Has more on the 2003 state Class 5A soccer champs.
WCBI was proud to be the only station in North Mississippi in the Jackson area Saturday to see the Tupelo Golden Wave boys and girls both bring home Class 5A state titles. And in the girls' game, the Lady Waves jumped out to an early lead and did not let up.
No, we didn't feel confident that we were going to win because we knew that just a 1-0 game was not going to be a victory over anybody, because in these kind of conditions, anybody can just come through and punch a goal in. So we had to keep on scoring. And as the game went on, you know, in the last 2 minutes, I think that we felt that we had won it.
I mean, we're so excited to jump ahead and get the lead early because we've had too many thrillers throughout the playoffs. So we were really excited to win.
And in the boys' game, it was a shutout performance by goalkeeper Tommy Farr that was key in the Golden Wave victory.
I thought it was weird. I thought Tommy made one mistake down here on the ball. He came out and called it late, and we went up and headed it, and how it just, good Lord was with us on that one. But Tommy's a great goalie. There's no doubt in my mind. I've watched him play. He is the best single goalie in the state this year, I feel like.
I told my teammates before the game to say, make sure y'all score first, because that pull a whole lot more pressure off me and be able to get my job done a lot quicker. And they were able to get 4 goals, and I was able to do my job.
And after heavy rains last week postponed both games, neither team felt the extra time to prepare changed the outcome.
I think we'd have been ready to play last week. We were disappointed. You know, the decision was made. That was fine. It was the longest week of my life, and probably theirs too. You know, you sit there and you're ready to play. You're not going to change anything. So it was just a matter of going out, touching the ball, keeping our legs under us, and staying in shape.
Well, last week it was kind of upsetting because you have to get all worked up for nothing, you know, then you have to focus for another week. But this weekend we were very excited. I think we handled the conditions well. It's so great to come off of the end of season that way, especially in your last game that way.
You know, from being postponed from last weekend, we were very disappointed, and our emotions were sky high, but to be let down so much, we had another whole week to prepare, and to come back so prepared for this game, and even in the rain, we conquered over this, and we knew that it was going to happen, so we prepared in practice, and we came out here and we did our best through everything.
We're disappointed because we're really prepared, but coming and giving us another week, that gave us even more to get prepared, get in better shape, and just be able to work the ball a lot better.
Both teams will be looking forward to getting back here next year to defend their state title. In Jackson, Marcus Hunter, WCBI Sports.
The state high school soccer playoffs kicked off tonight with several teams in the viewing area hoping to earn a state title in the next couple of weeks. We start in Class 5A. Tupelo's Lady Wave hosting Meridian. Go to highlights in this one, and early on, Tupelo in the second half at a 2-0 lead. This is Hannah Weatherly unchallenged on that goal. The freshman making it 3-0 Tupelo. And that would be your final score. Lady Wave advancing to play top-ranked Madison Central in the second round. Madison Central beat Olive Branch 10-0 tonight. After the game, Coach Martinez said getting out to an early lead was a big help.
Well, it's always great to get out there and get a goal early. Our first goal was on a corner kick, and we worked extremely hard on those, and it paid off early.
All right, moving on to boys action. Tupelo hosting Brandon. Bulldogs, the same team that eliminated the Golden Wave from last year's playoffs. Golden Wave trying to mount a threat in the first half. Keith Armstrong finding Parker Engel, using his head there. But a nice save by the Brandon goalie. This one got off to a late start and no final end, so late action between Tupelo and Brandon tonight. More playoff action. Pontotoc's girls hosting Winona, and the Lady Warriors scoring early and often. This goal on a corner kick. Mackenzie Butler had 2 goals. Ellie Childers had 2 goals. Kelsey Crawford, she had 2 goals. Casey Wilson with a goal. And Pontotoc, Lady Warriors, no problems at all in this one. They go on and advance over Winona. 7-0 is the final score in that one. Soccer not the only sport being played at Pontotoc. The Class 5A North Half Soccer Championship on the line tonight at Tupelo High School as the Lady Wave hosted Brandon. The winner would move on to play for the state championship on Saturday. Marlon Williams was at Tupelo High School and has more.
Thanks a lot, Jim. You know, Tupelo High School, the Lady Wave soccer team, has been known for defense all year. In the regular season, only allowing 4 goals against. And basically in the semifinals, the North Half Championship, their defense would hold strong again, but their offense would pick it up a notch. Show you the highlights in this one. Pretty incredible. Early on, Tupelo trying to attack the net and getting a couple shots, but not being able to make it happen until Anna Merritt Roberts gets loose, and that is a goal, putting Tupelo up 1-0 early on. They would add another goal, lead 2-0, but Brandon has made it this far because they're a tough team. They get the goal right here to cut that lead to 2-1 and make this a thriller until very late, and it is Weatherly getting the job done. Hannah Weatherly with the ball in the back of the net, and that seals the deal. 3-1 Tupelo. They're headed to the state championship game in Clinton.
We're pleased with the effort. You know, we did some things right. We did some things well. We hustled to the ball, and this time of year when you're playing against 2 evenly matched teams, some of the hustle plays tend to help you score a lot of the times, and that's what happened tonight on two out of our 3 goals.
It was tough, and wow, I can't believe we won, and they're a physical team, and we played with heart and we won, and I'm just so excited about Saturday.
So obviously another good move by the Tupelo soccer team moving into that state championship game. They've never made it this far before. The Lady Wave trying to do something else they've never done, and that's go ahead and win that state championship. Reporting for WTVA Sports, Marlon Williams. Back to you, Jim.
All right, Marlon, thanks so much. Great job. Next up for Tupelo, Clinton. They won tonight 3-2 in a shootout over Vicksburg. So Tupelo will face Clinton on Saturday. The state championship, by the way, that game will be played down in Clinton. Well, the high school basketball
What a great run it's been for the Tupelo Lady Wave soccer team. A close-knit group of girls who have played together with an amazing amount of heart. No girls team from Tupelo has ever made it to the state championship game, much less win one. This year's squad made it there, facing Clinton this morning for the 5A title. Now the big question, could they win it all? Freshman Lydia had a big game in this one. Lydia Rice was tackled outside of the box early in this one and hooked a kick around and in the net. An indirect free kick for a 1-0 lead, and then Laura Ham and the defenders took over, holding Clinton scoreless and winning this one 1-0. That's right, the 2002-2003 Lady Waves have won the 5A state championship, first one in school's history, and how sweet it is.
Feels pretty good to get that shower, huh?
Yeah, it was, these girls have worked hard all year. I'm so proud of them. Their effort was extraordinary today. They did it all year, and I'm so happy for this girls program and our school, Tupelo High School. Just everybody that had a hand in this year, I want to thank them.
Now the state champs rolled back into Tupelo tonight about 6:30 via police escort. Quite a few supporters on hand for the reception. And you know what? The players all smiles as they got off of that long bus ride after winning the state championship 1-0. So we got the description on that game-winning goal.
Anna Merritt was making the run and got fouled on the play, so it was a free kick right outside the box. And I took the shot and I just tried to bend it around the wall, and it just went in. It was great.
It's an awesome goal by Lydia. She's great, and I'm so excited. It hadn't hit me yet, but it will, I'm sure. Monday comes school and everybody at school is congratulating us.
And they deserve it. Congratulations again to the Lady Wave. Okay, so we knew that Kentucky was good.
This is the Tupelo Lady Wave soccer team, 2002-2003 5A state champs. I'm Kimberly Corbett and a senior at Tupelo High School, and I play forward.
I'm Cecilia Thompson, I play defender, and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, I'm Corinne Ware at Tupelo High School. I'm a freshman and I play forward. My name is Anna Stennett. I play midfield and I'm a senior.
Hey, I'm Betsy Anderson. I'm a senior and I play in the midfield.
I'm Haley Howell. I'm a junior and I play defense.
I'm Lily Rice. I play defender and I'm a freshman.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Brenton and I'm a senior and I play in the midfield.
My name is Hannah Weatherly. I play forward and I'm a freshman.
My name is Ivy Davis and I'm a freshman and I play forward.
Hi, my name is Laura Ham. I'm a freshman and I play goalie. I'm Elizabeth Todd. I'm a defender and I'm a junior.
My name is Liza Llewellyn. I play midfield and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Brittany Lau. I'm a junior and I play defense.
Hey, I'm Katherine Corbett and I play forward and I'm a junior.
I'm Molly Lincoln. I'm a freshman and I'm a defender.
Hey, I'm Keely Corbett. I'm a freshman and I play defense.
Hey, I'm Amanda Weston. I'm a sophomore and I play defense.
I'm Anna Merritt Roberts. I'm a freshman and I play forward.
I'm Casey Weston. I'm an 8th grader and I play forward.